Hi guys, ahead of the march to Rejoin on Saturday, former Belgian Prime Minister and current member of the European Parliament, Guy Verhofstadt, spoke to LBC about Brexit. Now he's a controversial character, and some have criticised his involvement with the Rejoin movement, due to some of his statements in the past and his apparent aggressive personality. When speaking to Matt Free, he explained that there are no benefits to Brexit, but perhaps there is one for the European Union: greater unity, due to the pain Britain is going through. Then he said something that some may consider offensive in response to a prediction made by Nigel Farage.
He predicted that there would be exits in the four corners of the union. And it didn't happen. And it didn't happen at all. He said an exit and a Frexit and a Dexit, the Danish going out, and so on and so on. And nothing of all this. And on the contrary, one of the only positive things of Brexit has been that we have seen on the continent a sort of a reaction by the public opinion saying, we have also some criticism toward the European Union, but we are not so stupid as the Brits to leave it. That was a general reaction.
Okay, that's quite offensive. Now, it must be added that many people who voted for Brexit have called into shows like LBC and said, I was stupid. Now, I don't believe those people are stupid, and I don't think people in the European Union believe that Brits were stupid to vote for Brexit. They were conned. They were lied to. Some people were stupid, people like who should have known better, people in certain industries, for example, importers or exporters who voted for Brexit. They were stupid because they should have known what the consequences of leaving the single market would be, or any sort of disruption to trade would be. But your average person on the street didn't know. They were told things would get better. Now, back to this main point about what Nigel Farage has predicted, or predicted in the past, that after Brexit, there will be a whole load of countries, including Ireland. I think Ireland got a mention. Maybe it wasn't Nigel Farage, but some Brexiteers have mentioned that Ireland would be one of the first to leave the European Union. Is there a risk that some countries will leave? Yes, there is. Is it down to Brexit? Not at all. Now, I've used this example before. There are right-wing parties in Italy, far-right parties, that were campaigning for a referendum to leave the European Union and dropped it like a hot potato as soon as the Brexit vote came in. They realized, actually, the Brits have gone down this road, and look at what's happening to their economy. Look at what's happening to their internal politics. Actually, we don't want anything to do with this. There are some parties, of course, some far-right parties who still cling on to this idea of having a referendum for their respective countries. But generally, unity in the European Union is stronger. Now, there are fractures, of course. There are countries like Poland and Hungary. But their attempts to undermine the European Union project are nothing to do with Brexit. They're not looking at Britain and saying, look, Britain has been a success. Some of them want to leave for their own internal political issues. And they have had campaigns in their respective countries for a long time to leave the European Union, or to undermine the European Union. So no country in Europe is looking at Britain and saying, we want to emulate that. Yes, there are far-right parties and some far-left parties in the European Union who want to leave, who want to have a referendum, want to have a vote in some form. But it's nothing to do with Brexit. None of them are looking at, and if somebody has evidence of a country or a party, a political party that is looking at what's happening in Britain and saying, yes, we want to have some of that, then I'll eat my tricorn hat. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.